Here in Camden with mayoral candidate Elton Custis. Sir, thank you for your time today.
Thank you for having me.
And why is it significant that we should be standing here in front of Price Right?
Today I'm standing in front of Price Right because Camden is most certainly a food desert. And I am told that this Price Right will be closing at the end of the year. So most certainly, we do not have any other supermarket here in the city of Camden. So we have to most certainly come to the table and get people involved, because if we don't have a supermarket here, then people have to, take buses, because a lot of the residents here do not have adequate transportation. So then they have to go out to like the Collinswood or the Cherry Hill area, and that's unfair to them. It is an injustice that we do not have a supermarket right here in the city of Camden, a full-service supermarket that provides us everything we need. And we also most certainly need more of farmers markets here in the city of Camden that provide the fresh fruits and things. Because once this is gone, all we have are fast food restaurants, which is McDonald's, Checkers. So that's very easily accessible. And Camden has an obesity problem. So we most certainly want to make sure that we have the adequate resources that we need at a full-service supermarket here. And I do know that Governor Murphy most certainly signed an act, the Economic Recovery Act, around $14.5 billion to be used so we can most certainly have an equitable and affordable supermarket here in the city of Camden. So my job is to most certainly get people to the table so we can most certainly make sure that we have a supermarket that services the needs here in the city of Camden.
Sir, growing up here, was there ever a time when you could remember greater access to this kind of shopping center?
Yes, sir. Right behind me, the Price Right took over the Pathmark. So Pathmark used to be here, and most certainly they had some delicious chicken. But that's not only the reason why I came here. But everything was accessible. You get right off the bus. The 400 brings you right here. No matter where you're out in the city of Camden, you can get right here and get right back home. The 452 will take you to the transportation center. You get on the 400 and come here. But if this is closing, then where will our residents go? They will be forced to be outside of the city, as I stated earlier, and that is really an injustice to us. And the one thing that I would like to say is that our local leadership, our current local leadership that has been in leadership for quite some time, has neglected this. They know that this is coming down the pipeline. I believe that this gentleman has called them and said that he's pulling out after this year, and the residents still do not know about this injustice that is about to be put on us. And we most certainly have to get underway with this. And one thing for certain, my administration will be working hard to make sure that we have a full-service supermarket right here in the city of Camden that will meet all of the residents' needs.
Sir, I've heard the Senate President, I've heard the former mayor describe market forces as responsible for Camden's food deficit. Do you disagree with that statement?
I most certainly disagree with that statement.
And what can elected officials do?
Most certainly, start bidding and bringing people to the table. There are supermarkets that want to be here in the city of Camden to service us, and we just have to, pinpoint them out, bring them to the table, and really just have the negotiations. Because this super center, or this center, most certainly needs a shopping center, a supermarket here in the city, and it has to be equitable and affordable for us here. No price gouging or anything. And I think if you meet the people at the table, the developers, we can come to some kind of mutual agreement and really service the people here in the city of Camden.
What else have you been involved in on the campaign trail since we last spoke a week ago?
Well, really just making sure that we have all of our people in play and we're ready to get out here and start knocking on doors and just getting people involved in this campaign. We really want this to be a movement for the city of Camden. It is not about me at all. Believe me, trust me, I'm carrying the weight of all of us here. I want to be the fighter for all of us here in the city of Camden. If you put your trust in me, believe me, I will not rest until justice is done here for the residents here in the city of Camden. We have not had a leader that has been fighting for us for quite some time. And believe me, I stand on the backs of some mighty strong people, and most certainly the residents. Thank you all for holding me up, and let's just go ahead and bring home this win so we all can see Camden really moving forward and rising all at the same time.
Thank you, sir, and I look forward to speaking to you the next time that I'm down here, and hopefully that'll be sooner rather than later. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Thank you for your time
Thank you.
today.